Forgot the timer again. Screw it. Stop being annoying, your TV. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last.
This is an emergency. Level 1 alert. Omega 1 restarting. Alpha 1 genome restructuring. Confirming exon replacement. Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha 1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega 1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode. Alpha 1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061. The main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine. See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Evacuate. Evacuate. Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in a calm and orderly fashion.
It's going to play that movie again, isn't it? Oh well, I can skip it this time, so... The continent of Ignis, in the northern hemisphere of our world. On this, the largest continent, a war has been raging between two countries for hundreds of years. In the north of the continent lies the Kislev Empire, in the south lies the desert kingdom of Av. The war has gone on for so long that the people have forgotten the cause, knowing only the pointless circle of hostility and tragedy. The chronic war obsession was soon to encounter a devastating change. This was due to the ethos, an institution that preserves our world's culture, repairing tools and weapons excavated from the ruins of an ancient civilization. At once, both countries excavated these ruins and had the ethos repair the discoveries in order to increase their military power. The various weapons excavated from the ruins greatly changed the form of warfare. The outcome of the battles between the two countries was no longer determined by man-to-man combat, but by gears, giant humanoid fighting machines that were obtained from deep within the ruins. Eventually, after continuous swings in the state of the war, Kislev gained the upper hand. The major factor behind this lay in the enormous difference in the amount of resources buried within their ruins. But suddenly, a mysterious military force appeared in the continent of Ignis, called Gebler. This force decided to make contact with Av. With the assistance of this Gebler military force, Av was able to recover from being hopelessly outnumbered to being back on an even standing with Kislev. Then, taking further advantage of its newly gained momentum, Av started to capture one territory after another from Kislev, showing no indication of slowing down in their invasion campaign. The remote village of Lahan, in the outskirts of Av, near the border with Kislev. This is where it all begins. Damn you! Hiya! That's one down. What on earth are you? No matter how often I knock you down, you still get up. Faye! Stop! You must not fight here! Boy, you are persistent. Damn it. How come? Why did it have to come to this? That about does it. Alright, now for a short break. Okay. Oh, that doesn't look very good. I'm just gonna have to sort out the screen because it's not picking up all of the game. Ever so slightly small on the top. It would help if I can actually see it better. Good. So all four sides. That'll do. Hello, Fee. You're looking well today. Faye, even. My, how time flies. Why, it has already been 3 years since you came to our village. When they first saw you brought in all bloody and soaken, to tell you the truth, they didn't think you were going to make it. And that strange masked man who carried you here that day, do you think that maybe he was your real father? Don't you remember anything? Why, they say you had terrible nightmares and constantly called out for your father. Who is it? Who are you? What? You want me to look after this boy? But now you're so healthy and strong, and it's all thanks to our village chief, Lee. My, should you be grateful? That's more here. And a jump button. Okay. You know, Faye, I'm sure that our village chief thinks of you as his own grandson, not having any family for all those years, and living on his own for oh so long. That's why he cares so very deeply about you. Please, never do anything that would break his poor old heart. You promise me that, Faye? Yo, hi there, Faye. Sorry for us all using your house like this. But we have to talk about the big day tomorrow with the village chief. Yeah, tomorrow, huh? Your wedding with Alice. Now that is a big day. Yeah, right. But it still hasn't hit me as reality, though. Hey, Timothy, I just want to thank both you and Alice. 3 years ago, I woke up in this village without a trace of my memory. I didn't know who I was, where I had been, or what I had been doing up until that day. I couldn't recall a single thing. Despite that, you and Alice sympathized with me and encouraged me to go on. If the two of you hadn't been there for me, I don't know what would have become of me. Timothy, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Now, you and Alice had better live happily ever after. Quit it, will you? You don't have to go and get all mushy on me. Anyway, to me, it feels like I've always been friends with you, ever since we were kids. And we will go on being friends forever, right? Of course. Oh, yeah, Faye, could you stop by and check on Alice? I still have stuff to discuss with my old man and the village chief, but I'm sure she'll be glad to have some company. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Anyway, I'll see you later. Oh, and I am really looking forward to the ceremony tomorrow. Hello there, Faye. Our Timothy is a really lucky boy to be able to marry such a beautiful girl like Alice. I hope you come up with some embarrassing tales to tell in your speech. Oh, it's you, Faye. We're in the middle of discussing Timothy and Alice's wedding arrangements. Hey, why don't you bring a girlfriend or two home once in a while? Just because you live with an old man like me doesn't mean you have to hold back now, you hear? Why, when I was as young as you are, it seemed like every day I would. Never mind. Now, we still have important things to discuss, so don't get in the way now. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. Tomorrow our little Alice is going to become someone's wife. I knew this day would come. This is the worst part of bringing up a little girl. So, there you are. Faye, I have something to talk to you about. I have to talk to you about something. Ugh. Why, hello there, Dan. You're lively today, as you are every day. Dan, don't be so rude. What's this barging in and all? Ugh, Timothy's here too. Butt out, Timothy. Until you married my sister, you have nothing to do with me at all. I just have some business here with my friend Faye. So, anyway, Faye, I have something to talk to you about later. What is it, Dan? It sounds serious. Yeah, that's why I can't talk about it here. There's a certain person listening in who could cause us trouble. it's really important. We gotta talk. Seriously. One-on-one. Man-to-man. I'll be hanging around outside, so I'll see you there later, okay? Be seeing you, Timothy. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Huh? What's up with him? As of tomorrow, I'm going to be that kid's brother-in-law. That part isn't going to be no honeymoon. Alice and Timothy's wedding tomorrow is the talk of the town. I guess it's to be expected, though. It is one of life's biggest events. The women of the village are born, raised, married, and live out the rest of their lives here. There must be some happiness in that, but I've been thinking from time to time. Sometimes I wish I were born a man so I could travel the world and live an ever-changing life. Heh, it's weird, isn't it? Not really. Really? Do you mean it? Heh, I knew you'd say that for me, Fee. Here, this is my very own homemade aquasol. Our bear cows love it. Try it sometime. Yeah, I'll a close one. This well is dangerous. Perhaps it's better if I don't go near it again. Yeah, dangerous. I haven't got it yet. Stop being a pain, well. Finally. Birds are great. They can fly so high in the sky and go wherever they want to. You know, Faye, Mum was saying that you might have come from a faraway place. If you were a bird, you you could fly back to your real home anytime you wanted. Oh, good, good. You're lucky you came, just at the right time. If it's about the memory cube, then don't hesitate to ask me. No one knows better than I do. Now, I think I've got what a save point is. What? You won't hear what I have to say? Don't you want to know? The logical, comprehensible, and downright beautiful lecture given by me, the one and only great Luca, can only do you good. How will you ever know unless you hear it out? Oh, what a waste. Well, don't come crying to me when you run into trouble. Huh. It is Luca. Did you know that you can spin the word around with the L1 and R1 buttons? Yes, I did. I'm sure you'll see things you weren't able to before. Explore the world by using your own eyes and ears. That's how you make the gains in your life truly your own. If you're lost, then be lost. There is no need to rush, is there? Nor do you have to explore the world using someone else's maps. Good day, I'm the village consultant. But to tell you the truth, the village chief knows far more than I do. However, the chief is an awfully busy person, so I have been placed in charge of answering some of the more mundane questions. As a special for this week, we are lecturing on the techniques of martial arts, self-defense. Wouldn't you like to learn about it? I really should. Alright then, allow me to explain the overall battle commands. During battle, there are two groups of commands you can choose from. You can toggle between groups with the left and right direction buttons. The first group includes the most frequent used attacks, defense, and chi options. The second group contains special commands such as combo, escape, and so forth. You fight by skillfully selecting from the two groups of options the action that best suits your circumstances. Normally you should be able to get by with just the first group of options. The item option is in both sets, so you don't have to switch groups to use items. Well, that pretty much wraps it up. Please come back again whenever you need my services. Okay. When it comes to fighting techniques, I tend to be extremely fussy. I've started to study up on them recently. How about it then? Want to hear what I have to say? Oh well, you can never be too old to study. There are mountains of things to learn out there, young'un. My husband's love for the rock, paper, scissors, or RPS game is ruining us. Just recently he even said he had a dream of receiving the hero totem from the RPS king. If only someone could utterly defeat him to make him see reality, but he's just so good. Yo, you want to play rock, paper, scissors? It's 50 gold per challenge. Do I even have 50 gold? Why not? Yeah, that's the way, Faye. You managed to beat me 5 times in a row. I'll give you a special reward. I need some kind of risk to make things interesting against such an amateur. Here we go. 1, 2... Here. Hey, you were late, you cheesy cheater. Only cowards do that. Penalty's 15 gold. Come on, cop up. I didn't know there was a time limit to choose. Damn thing. That's just cheap. Well, if it isn't Faye, isn't it exciting to know that Timothy's wedding is going to be tomorrow? I think it's time you found a wonderful girl like Alice yourself. Haha. By the way, Faye, what do you think of Lahan? I like it. Lahan, I like it. The village leader, Chief Lee, has taken such good care of me. Everyone in the village has warmly accepted me. Regardless of where I may have been born and raised, Lahan is now my home. Ah, yes. Makes me happy to just hear that. Here, take this as an allowance. Don't squander it all at once. Really shouldn't, but hey. Oh my, you did paper too. I see. Here we go again. Whoa, you did rock too. Not bad, not bad. Oh my god. No, scissors. You did scissors? I lost. How could this be? What a snot. We're just getting started. Are you ready to rock? Yes, I win. I did it, baby. You can kiss my... Ugh. I ain't winning that 5 times in a row. Oh good, Faye. You ready to talk? As you know, tomorrow's finally the day of my sister's wedding. So, what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. Alice's marriage. Faye, to be perfectly honest with you, I've always wished you could have been my brother. It's still not too late. You could go steal Alice and run off with her. If you need me to help, I'd be glad to. It may be odd for me to say this, but my sister's beautiful and a good cook. And this is just between you and me, but she's well endowed too. So come on, go for it. That's crazy. Hey, what are you talking about, Dan? Timothy and Alice are both my best friends. You know I can't do that. Yeah, I know that. Well, if you're going to be like that. But if you change your mind, come and talk to me. Why, hello, Faye. Are you here to see Alice? Actually, it's customary that we don't let any men in to see the bride today, but you can be an exception. Why, hello, Faye. Have you come to visit our Alice? She's upstairs right now. But doesn't time fly? It's already been 10 years since my brother and his wife passed away. We did our best to raise the 2 children in their place. But now, as far as Alice is concerned, I can finally say my job is done. I know Timothy will take good care of her from here on. Now all that's left is Dan. I'm going to have a hard time raising him to adulthood. Hello, Alice. Is that your wedding dress? Oh, Faye, you startled me. Yes, it is. I just finished it. It took more work than I expected. You did a great job there. It'll look wonderful on you, Alice. Congratulations. Thank you. Faye... Hey, Alice? What is it? Oh, nothing. I see. Oh yes, that's right. Faye, have you seen Dan? Yeah, he's outside, bragging as always. That kid. I just told him that I had an errand for him to run. Oh yeah? What kind of errand? It's for my wedding ceremony tomorrow. I was hoping he could go borrow a camera and some lights from Dr. Uzaki up on Mountain Peak. If that's all it is, I'll be glad to do it for you. Could you? Oh, but I couldn't possibly. Don't worry, it's no problem. Anyway, it doesn't exactly make me feel comfortable having Dan handle such delicate instruments. What's more, I might have a chance to eat some of Yue's cooking if I go to the doc's place. That's my Faye. Well, I'll be going up there now and get them for you. Oh, Faye, wait. Huh? Is there something else you want me to get from Saitan? No, it's not that. Faye, have you ever thought about things this way? If you had only been born in this village, and if we had only known each other earlier on. Oh, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Well, I think I had better get going now. Oh, okay. Be careful on that mountain path. Give my regards to Dr. Uzaki. Is this fate? I feel so foolish. Who am I kidding? Hi, Faye. Welcome. The big day's finally approaching her. Alice and Timothy's wedding is tomorrow. Heh. How about getting them a stamina drink of courage and love? What do you think? Come on. You've got to get them a present here. We're the only shop in town, you know. Thanks again. Come anytime. Oh, I'm just contemplating what I should plant next. It's a lot of work just trying to raise crops, but it's an excellent feeling, Faye. In this great open land, new life emerges. I'm not saying we're doing it. It's just the earth, rain and sun combining together to nurture those striving new life. We're just helping them out. Pumpkinberry, apple lily, radish, they all seem good. Thought occurs. Hey, it's Faye. How's it going? I ain't got any drinks for kids, you know. Come back when you're older, alright? You got a problem with me? Drinking at midday? How can I not be drinking? Damn it. You got a problem, boy? Drinking without manners. Shut up. What would you know? You don't know how I feel. I wouldn't want you to know. Damn it. No, wait up, boy. I'll give you this. Take it. What is that? I have no use for it. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Nobody knows. In the depths of the sea, a tear drop shed by a mermaid. in a row is just stupid. What the? Paper? Paper? Hehe. There's one. Lost 3 times in a row. Not bad, Faye, but it's not over yet. There it is. I have neither the patience or the time to dumb like that. As wishing to see the doctor on the mountaintop should proceed with courage and conviction. Dokuzaki's house is over the bridge and up to the north. Chief-A. The cliff edge collapsed from the heavy rain we had recently. You're all right, Faye. You can do a big jump to get across it. But I'm too scared. It's easy. Watch me. Say hello to the doctor for me. Oh, Faye, welcome. Hello, you. Where's Doc? My husband is tinkering with his junk out in the backyard. I should have guessed. Does he ever get sick of playing with that stuff? Well, okay then. I'll go out into the backyard and see if I can find him. Hey, Midori. It's a nice day to play outside. How about we feed the birds later? Where are you, Doc? What's going on? Oh, this is no good. Why do they use such inferior parts? This is why their inventories strat. Doc, so that's where you were. Oh, Faye, good to see you. Are you alright, Doc? What are you doing all the way up there? I thought I would try to restore this land crab. Oh, and that explosion was nothing to worry about. It happens all the time. Could you wait a while? I'm just about ready to call it a day. Oh yes, there is something interesting in the storeroom. Why not take a look? Okay, Doc, I will, but please hurry up. It will get dark before you know it. So this is what Doc was talking about. Let me see, what's so interesting about it? Whoa! What is this? This music, I've heard it before, somewhere. What do you think? Not bad, huh? Doc? Hello again, Fee. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Music is a mysterious thing. Sometimes it makes people remember things that they did not expect. Many thoughts, feelings, memories, things almost forgotten, regardless of whether the listener desires to remember them or not. Doc, what is this? It was excavated from some old ruins and is still under repair. Obviously it is an audio device of some type. Long ago, people would listen to this melody just as we are doing now. At times they would have been cheered up, while at times they would have been made to cry. By the way, what brings you here today? Oh yeah, that's right. Alice asked me to borrow some camera equipment from you. Oh yes, a wedding is tomorrow, right? Understood. Well, we'd better get them ready then. Oh, and dinner should be ready soon. Would you like to join us? Would I ever? I was hoping you would ask. I still have some cleaning up to do out here. Would you mind giving Midori some company back in the house? Okay, take your time, Doc. I'll go ahead and eat when dinner is ready. Go right ahead. But I will not be held responsible if you get a stomachache from eating my wife's Yui's cooking. Doc, I feel strange when I listen to this music. I feel something warm inside. That just may be because you have someone living inside of you. And he too must have liked this music a long time ago, before he became a part of you. Is Timothy and Alice's wedding really tomorrow? Might actually be better to live an ordinary life in this condition, as a son of man. Well, anyway, I suppose I had better adjust the gyro at least. Huh? This cannot be. Is this an omen? Now, what is going to happen? That was good. Your cooking never fails to impress me, Yui. Thank you for such a delicious meal. You're welcome. If you like my cooking that much, then I'd be happy to cook for you any time, Faye. I will bring the equipment you need to the village tomorrow morning myself. It does not exactly make me feel comfortable to have you handle such delicate instruments, I'm afraid. Where have I heard that line before? That's all right by me. Well, see you tomorrow, Doc. Good night, Yui, Midori. Good night. We're looking forward to tomorrow's wedding. Well, good night, Doc. Yes, good night. Oh, Faye, please be careful. The path is dangerous when it is so dark. What's wrong, Doc? There's nothing to worry about. Well, anyway, see you tomorrow. What's that? Giants? Faye! Doc, some flying objects went towards Lahan. So, you saw them too. Judging by their shadows, they appear to be a group of gears from our neighbour country, Kislev. Whose were gears? Oh no, they headed directly for Lahan. The ones I just saw? Let us make haste. Right. No. Lahan's. Alice! Timothy! Dr. Izaki! Faye! Doctor, they just came out of nowhere and landed right in our village. I know. What on earth are they doing starting a battle here? Are you all okay? Yes, but it's Dan. We can't find him. I'll go look one more time. Alice, go ahead and get out of the village. No. Timothy, wait! You, Alice, and the rest of the villagers should evacuate to a safer location. Doc, you know I can't just leave Dan behind. Timothy. I understand how you feel, but leave the rest up to Faye and me. The primary thing you should be concerned with is your own safety. Timothy, your responsibility is to protect Alice. But it's just as Doc says. The two of you should get out of the village now. Don't worry about Dan. Knowing him, he has already evacuated and is waiting for you. I guess you're right. Okay, Alice. Let's let Dr. Izaki and Faye handle it from here. Yes, okay. Thank you, Doctor. But, Faye, please look out for Dan. Yeah, don't worry. If he still happens to be in the village, I'll be sure to save him. Now both of you, hurry. I will go check inside the houses to see if there is anyone left behind. Faye, please go around the village and guide the stragglers to a safe location. Alright, but Doc, you be careful, okay? You too, Faye. Whoa! Huh? Faye? Wait, Faye! Do not do this, Faye. You must not fight here. Faye! Linguistic modifier enabled. Identified. Lamb. Ignis dialect. No piloting experience. Easy mode set. Synchronizing input interface with pilot's normal reflex time. Warning to pilot. Combat mode. About to enter combat. 1,200 units of fuel left. Utilize command ring in upper left of screen to select attack. Then triangle, square and X buttons to commence auto attack sequence. Power and fuel usage differs with types of attack. Charge restores 30. Yeah, warning. Enemy gears are now preparing to attack. Terminating help mode. Reinforcements, huh? Am I right too? Damn it. How many of them are there? I guess there's no choice but to fight. Faye! Is that why you were fighting? Oh no, this is not good. If he awakens here... Doc! Dan? Are you alright? What on earth are you doing here? Do you not know how worried Alice and Timothy are? I'm sorry, Dr. Izaki. I got out of the village earlier, but I came back. I just couldn't bear to think of leaving my sister's wedding dress behind here. You returned to save your sister's wedding dress? You're such a sentimental little boy. Let us evacuate to a safer spot while Faye has their attention. It appears that they are after that gear Faye is in. Faye's inside that monster? Faye is bound by the dark, cruel destiny of God. Faye? Come on now, Dan. We had better get away from here. Dan. I knew you were still in the village. Boy, I'm glad you're okay. Huh? Oh no! Timothy! Wait, don't shoot! Stop it! These people have nothing to do with you! Timothy! Out of the way, you bastards! Stop it! I said stop it! Huh? Where am I? Doc? Oh, you've finally gained consciousness, Faye. Doc, what happened? Where's Chief Lee? Timothy? Alice? What did I... Yes, well, that is... You murderer. Dan. Dan, what do you mean? Faye. It was because you had to go killing that monster. Alice and Timothy, the people of the village are all... You killed everyone using that monster. Why did you have to fight in the middle of the village? How do you even know how to operate such a monster? Mother. Where Mother? See, I told you so. I said allowing someone we knew nothing about into our village would spell disaster. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Dan. Yikes. No, keep away, I'm scared. Ah. Murderer. My sister. Give me back my sister. Dan. There is nothing to be gained from putting the blame all on Faye alone. What is more, you know Faye had no control over the malfunction of that gear. I know that. But... I hate you! Dan. It might be better if we left him by himself for a little while. He does not know what to do with his grief, his anger. And Faye, it may be a good idea for you to leave this place. There is no guarantee that reinforcements from yesterday's unit are not going to come. They will probably want to know what happened to their comrades. Also, if you stay here, I do not think the atmosphere is going to be very joyful, if you know what I mean. It's probably best for both you and all the other villagers here. I guess you're right. This disaster happened because I was here. But what am I supposed to do now? Yes, well, why not go through the Black Moon Forest and head for Av? I'm sure those soldiers from yesterday were not from Ave. If you can manage to get to the Ave side, they will not be able to track you down very easily. Okay, I understand, Doc. Well, anyway, please take care of the rest of the things here, Doc. Of course. Well, do take care now. You killed everyone with that monster. Murderer, my sister. Give me back my sister. Eh. Oh, that ain't good.
Tinayu Tuna Akva Valna Rantak Rana Kalti. Throw down your weapon. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Turn around? I said turn around. Are you shaking? Be quiet. You don't seem to be one of the Kislev soldiers who are after me, but don't move. I have orders to kill all surface dwellers, lambs I come in contact with. It's part of my mission. It's nothing personal. I have a question for you. How do I get out of this forest? Are you lost? Just answer my question. How do I get out of here? Sorry, but I'm looking for the way out of here too. Oh. How long are you just going to stand there like that? If you're going to shoot me, then hurry up and do it. What an odd thing to say. Don't you understand the situation you're in? I don't care about my situation. I'm just a guy whose life is worthless. There's no point in me living anyway. Stay back. What are you aiming at? Here. Shoot me here. Come on. Are you mocking me? You're weird. Something's very wrong with you. You should at least resist a little bit. What's this? Who are you? Stop. Keep your hands off Ellie. Are you alright? Hang in there. Good. You finally woke up. You didn't move for so long that I started to worry. How are you feeling? Do you still intend to kill me? Then go right ahead and shoot me. But you better not do it while we're in this forest. Forest monsters hate loud noises, you know. Fine. Don't talk to me if you don't want to. But it wouldn't kill you to thank me for treating your wounds, for tending your wounds. Thanks. But you shouldn't have helped me. Don't think it will save your life, though. It really doesn't change a thing. What are you so afraid of? I'm not afraid. I'm just being cautious. It's natural for me to be this cautious considering I've met such a suspicious surface-dwelling lamb. Don't you worry. I'm not going to do anything. Besides, you're much more suspicious than I am. Huh? So, what's your name? I won't give my name to a surface dweller. Lamb? What's with you and this lamb thing? We're both lost in this forest, surrounded by dangerous monsters. Shouldn't we at least be cooperating with each other until we get out of here? Good. So what's your name? It's going to be hard for us to cooperate with one another without at least knowing each other's names. Anyway, my name is Fei Fong Wong. You can call me Fei. I'm Heliama, but my parents call me Ellie. Ellie, huh? Somehow I already knew that. Anyway, it's too dangerous to travel in these parts this late at night. Let's wait till daybreak before we continue looking for our way out of here, if that's okay with you. I guess we have no choice, do we? Okay then, Ellie. How about having something to eat?
so. Faye. Faye.
Faye? Are you awake? Faye, yesterday you said your life was worthless. What did you mean by that? Why are you asking? Why, yesterday you looked like you had a death wish. You think it wouldn't make me wonder? Say, how did you get stranded in this forest in the first place? I should ask you the same question. Well, I ran away from my village, or what's left of it. Village? You don't mean... Lahan. It was a small village that existed between this forest and the mountain range. I ran away from there. That village... It was a nice, peaceful village. Everyone there treated me like family. Then, last night, a group of gears suddenly appeared and started fighting right in the middle of the place. The village was engulfed in flames. I couldn't just stand there and watch Lahan be destroyed. So to try and save the villagers, I got in an empty gear without even knowing how to operate it. I just thought maybe I could do it. No, it was more like someone whispering to me. Someone whispering to me, telling me to do it. But it was a disaster. The village... Was it destroyed by the Kislev army? Faye. No. The village was destroyed. By me. Yes, it was me. I destroyed Lahan. I'm sure of it. What do you mean you destroyed it? I thought you were trying to help save the villagers. I did try to help. I actually took out a few gears. But then I came under heavy fire from a new group of gears. And then my friend Timothy was hit by a hail of bullets. Then I lost it. Everything just went dark. I don't remember anything after that. The gear I was in went out of control. Well, that's what Doc said. When I came to the village, and everyone in it was Alice. She was such a... Alice and Timothy. Oh God. Everybody. All such good people. Went out of control? The gear? What about the village? Faye? Yes, the gear. Damn them. They're still giving chase. We've entered Ave territory. I'm not giving up now. This gear's too important. It's done it. I'm at a disadvantage now. Van Houten, what's wrong? Respond. Shrapnel in my back. My thruster's output is dropping. I can't maintain attitude. Damn it. Everyone land now. Regroup on the ground. We'll have to engage them. If they had never come to the village, never started fighting there, then I wouldn't have tried to pilot that gear. It's all their fault, not mine. They're the ones to blame. If they'd never come, none of this would have. If not for them. Them. Enough of that. You're a coward. Coward? Me? Yes, you're a coward. All you're saying is them. Don't talk as if you had no part of the blame as well. I'm to blame? Yes, that's right. Of course the direct cause of the battle was that a gear made an emergency landing in your village. But all Kislev wanted was the gear, right? They weren't invading or out to destroy Lahan. The real damage occurred because you climbed in a gear and tried to fight back. Whatever made you get into that gear? Not just anyone can pilot them. It takes training. There is no way a civilian can hope to pilot one. Besides, you should have been helping the villagers flee to safety instead. How can you blame the damage on a gear when it was your decision to fight in it in the first place? Why don't you take some of the responsibility yourselves? Why are you putting all the blame on others? That's just running away. That's what makes you a coward. Well, if you put it that way, yes, that's right. I am a coward. I didn't realize my own strength, and I've been blaming what happened as a result of that on others. I'm a pitiful excuse for a man, but I just felt this rush of blood in me, and I couldn't help myself. Or help others. Faye, I'm... Shut up. What do you know? When I came to, I was surrounded by piles of rubble. I didn't know what had happened or what I had done. I remembered absolutely nothing. All I knew was that my hands could still feel what they had done. The only things that penetrated the gear's barrier were screams. Screams accompanied by the stench of blood, the sound of crushing bones, and my own curses. Look at my hands. Can you hear their voices? Can you understand this feeling? The feeling of having destroyed your village with your own hands. Of not being able to do anything for the children left behind. Now they have nothing. I have nothing. I have nowhere. No one. I didn't want to get in it. I had no choice. There was no other way. Why did I go and say that to him?
You talk as if it's not your responsibility. No. I didn't do anything. They died because you had to pilot the gear and start fighting. It wasn't me, can't you understand? Not just anyone can pilot those machines, you know. I didn't do it. Why won't you take responsibility? I'm not so strong. Why are you trying to put the blame on others? I'm not even all that talented. You're a coward!
That's right. I'm a coward.
Yes, that's right. I am a coward. Oh no. Stop being annoying, computer. Right. Okay. Fine. Ellie! Ellie, are you alright? Darn, she's unconscious. Faye. Faye, I've been searching for you. Here, you can use this. Hey, hold on a second. To tell me I can use it is one thing. Ellie, damn it. Doc, I have a favour to ask. I will defeat this monster, but if it looks like I'll go out of control, like last time, then shoot me. Faye, let us pray that won't happen. Faye, you alright? Yeah, I guess so. That fight with the Rancor was remarkable. An ordinary gear could not defeat that monster, and you certainly keep yourself in good shape. Why did you bring this here, Doc? This? You mean Waltall? Weltall? Weltall. This is the gear that destroyed our village. Why did you bother bringing it here? I never want to see another gear again. I understand how you must feel, but in order to protect yourself, you need a certain degree of strength. Even more since we are being pursued. I agree that a certain degree of strength is needed for self-defense, and if it weren't for this gear here, Ellie and I'd be in that Rancor's stomach right now. But its power goes beyond what is necessary. Does one really need the power to destroy everything? I don't need that kind of power. I just hate gears. Faye, using power or being used by power, is that not a problem of the heart? If humans do not use their power for wrong, it can be a good thing. I believe such power can help us. In that respect, I know you will be fine. It sure helped you out this time. Am I right? I want to believe that, but something is holding me back. This gear. Well, whatever. At least Ellie is safe now. She seems to have come too. Huh? I'm Satan, a friend of Faye's. You almost did not make it. If Faye had not have helped you, I hate to think what may have happened. But I was not too pleased with his rashness in trying to take on that rancor with just his bare fists. Bare fists? Well, I'm glad that you were able to find a use for what I brought you. Let us just say we are borrowing what the Kislev army left behind. Oh. Thank you, Faye. This makes twice. Don't mention it. I'll just put it on your tab. It is getting dark. Let us make camp now and start out early tomorrow. The both of you look tired, and I need to make some repairs on our friend here. It is no use. The knee actuator and bypass circuit are both ruined. The actuator can be fixed, but the circuit needs to be replaced. Oh, having trouble sleeping there? Yeah. I imagine you would. You've had quite a day. This is the machine Faye used when the village was attacked. There was another machine left sitting on the outskirts of the village. Nil Beades Igles. Just as I thought. The missing pilot from the gear that made an emergency landing in Lahan, and the mysterious woman found wandering lost in the forest, are actually one and the same person. Judging from your uniform, I would also say you are with the military, am I correct? Who are you? I checked the ID tags of the soldiers who died in the attack on Lahan. The design on their tags and the design on your uniform. They are the same. Do not worry, they were given proper burials. But they may not have been too pleased to die in a foreign land. Maybe. Does Faye know about you? I don't think he has realized yet. Most likely, Faye knows nothing of the world outside of Lahan. I see. So how come? In any case, it is best if we do not pry into each other's past anymore. But let us just say that I know a little more about the world than most do. Anyway, Ellie, I have a favour I must beg you to do. What is it? Go straight ahead, and you will come to a road. Then just keep going. Would you please leave us while Faye is still asleep? Unfortunately, things keep happening around Faye. I would like to protect him if possible. I do not want him caught up in any vain struggles. I am also saying this for your benefit. Ellie, you do not belong here. Go back to your family. Do not worry. I will not tell Faye what your true identity is. I will just tell him you went to meet up with your family. No, it is not that. I did something terrible to him. So, I want to apologize. Something terrible? Faye told me it was our fault your village was destroyed. Faye kept saying, if only they hadn't come. Then I called Faye a coward because he was trying to escape from the responsibility. But in fact, it was me who was trying to escape from taking the blame. If I hadn't crash-landed there, they would all still be living peacefully now. All those innocent people wouldn't have been caught up in that tragedy, but I accused Faye. You are a rarity. I did not expect your people would ever think like that. To your people, surface dwellers are nothing more than domesticated animals, are they not? The shepherds, able to control over the surface-dwelling lambs, possessing the right to give life and death unto them as they see fit. Exactly. Yet you seem to feel responsibility towards Faye and the villagers. Why is that? I don't know myself. At Jugend, I was taught that surface dwellers were stupid and base, and that is why we have to control them, but upon meeting Faye, something about him made you feel differently. Yes, he's no different than we are. In fact, he seems more powerful. He possesses something we don't. He also risked his life to save me, twice. Most of your people would feel ashamed at receiving such an act. Yet you are grateful to Faye. It's probably because of my father. He had an open mind to surface dwellers. My nanny was a surface dweller. No one knew about her though. Besides, I'm the same as Faye. The same? No, nothing. Never mind. I think I understand. I'm sorry. After just saying we should not pry. It is my nature, you know. My wife says I am too persistent and that I talk too much. But personally, I do not think I talk too much. It is probably best if you return home to your country. You really should not be here. I'll return to headquarters, but then what? You are worried? Yes. Worrying is natural. Even I used to worry once too, you know. Oh, Satan. Anyway, let me handle what to tell Faye. You had better go now. Has Ellie gone yet? Oh, so you were awake. Yes, I woke up midway, so I only heard part of what you two were discussing. Ellie, so that's what she is. Faye, she is... I know, it's not Ellie's fault. What happened to the village is all my fault. I took out all my pent-up feelings on Ellie. I'm the one who should apologize. Faye, do not blame yourself. It was not your fault either. You were just trying to protect the village. Thanks, Doc. By the way, how is everyone from the village doing? Do not worry, Yue is taking care of them. I told her to leave soon and take them all to a certain place. They should be safe for a while, so you just worry about yourself for now. Okay, Doc. Now, to think what we should do next. Shall we leave this forest and head for the desert town of Dazil? We may learn what Av and Kislev are up to, not to mention getting some parts for Walthall. The leader of Av is not going to sit back and let the other night's fiasco go unpunished. What is that? I would assume it is an area battleship from Av. An aerial battleship? I've never heard of Av having anything like that. Of course, it does not come from Av originally. Most likely it belongs to the Gebler forces stationed in Av. Gebler? Special forces from the Sacred Empire of Solaris, known as Gebler. I'm sure you have heard something about them. They are an organization providing large-scale military aid to the Kingdom of Av. They showed up in Ignis several months ago. Until then, Av was being routed by Kislev. But with Gebler's help, they've managed to regain half their losses. They are now expanding their territory and gathering resources buried in the ruins. I've heard the village elders talk about it. Is Ellie a part of that? Quite possibly so. Their group has superior technology and power. It is rumored they are here solely to get the resources in the ruins. I'm surprised they are using something as powerful as that ship. It must be to suppress the recent border skirmishes. So they are fighting the Kislev Empire. Yes. It seems they have found new ruins on the northern edge of Av. Those ruins are under a 500-year-old temple. 3 weeks ago Kislev took over those ruins. Most likely they are fighting over that. Yeah, I can save on the world map. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop here because the new laptop's playing up and I cannot see chat at all, which makes things very difficult when you're streaming. So we'll pick back up from here either later or tomorrow, one or the other.